really what they want to check here is the pulling power of Conor McGregor, right?
Yeah.
It's been around 3 years since he's been there. So he's obviously
It's been 3 years.
Around 3 years.
The Khabib fight was 3 years.
I believe so. Okay, we can check it now. So,
Wow.
So yeah, mate, I think essentially what the UFC are doing is the ultimate, in marketing we call it a split test.
Yeah.
So if they had, Max Holloway, I don't know, Cody Garbrandt, these are not the biggest stars, but they had other stars there, it'd be very hard for them to isolate just how much pulling power they had, right?
Yeah.
So this way it's a depleted card. There's no other way you can see it that way, right?
Yeah, but I think it's depleted for a reason. Yeah, for Dana White testing.
He's testing.
He's testing,
smart.
man. He's a smart guy, man.
So
that's one of his assets. He's seeing whether it still works.
They pull anywhere close to the pay-per-view numbers that, I mean, I don't think you can look at Conor vs Khabib, but like
no, nothing's pulling that.
But I think they'd be happy if they can get 60% of that.
Yeah.
And the thing is, they've got a financial buffer because when they signed with ESPN, they're getting guaranteed bank at a certain number.
Oh, okay.
That's how it works.
Wow.
So it's kind of like playing with house money. I'm pretty sure that financially they still need to hit certain numbers.
Yeah,
there's an expectation.
Definitely.
So you definitely don't want to sabotage it. But I think it's been created. He's a very savvy businessman, Dana, that it's been created in such a way that he really wants to see that.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun to see how everything lines up.
Well, it's fascinating. Like from a casual point of view, it's a fascinating look into whether Conor can pull and draw numbers in.
He can pull if he's winning.
If he's winning, yeah, that's the thing. But now that he's been away for 2 years, and the last fight he lost, can he? But the thing is, see, Conor has sort of always been in the news. That's the thing.
Yes. You know what they say though?
So he's been there. Like,
any publicity is good publicity.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and like the last fight that he had was one that turned into that drama fest at the end, which I liked.
Well, the casual fan loved it.
Yeah, I loved it. So
went on the news, went on ESPN.
There is intrigue into what he is like right now because it's been 2 years since that, and everyone wants to know. So they could draw a good number because of that.
They will draw numbers. Yeah. It's just how good it'll be, right?
Yeah.
So, you know what everyone loves?
What?
Everyone loves a redemption story.
Yeah, dude.
Everyone loves a redemption story.
Conor's playing the part right now. If you look at the way the lead up to everything, the way where Conor's mind is at the moment.
Yeah.
It looks like the guy that's playing the redemption story.
What other story can you play?
Yeah.
He can
still be the
villain. Yeah, he could. I think there's an
maybe he thought that's sort of it's running thin.
Run its course.
Yeah, it's run its course.
There's an element, in human nature. When he was coming up, he was young, he was brash.
Yeah.
He didn't, he was tasting all this success.
There's also a thing that that Khabib fight is a reality check for him as well.
Yeah,
a big
100%.
reality check,
mate.
He's not as good as he thinks he is sometimes, Conor.
Yes, yeah. Look, there's the fighting element.
Yeah, the fighting element of it.
It
was a reality check.
He himself said that happened around the time where he was promoting Proper 12. It's really not Proper 12.
It's not Proper 12. I don't know why you keep saying it.
Hey man, I need to get that plug.
Gotta get that plug.
Connor, when you're listening,
gonna get that YouTube money.
Proper 12, hit me up. Yeah, he drank in that press conference.
Yes, he did.
He was
the Khabib one, right? Yeah,
yes.
He
You remember
did it
that?
on purpose.
Made that suit
to piss off. He did it on purpose to piss off
suit.
Khabib.
Of course he did. But what I mean is, he was drinking. He wasn't taking it as seriously.
True.
Which you just don't understand. It's either one of two things. It's one where he genuinely thought he was miles ahead better than Khabib, or one where he generally thought that, and this worked very well with Jose Aldo and generally that's another fight I'd love to see again.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I think that would be a really good fight.
I still want to see Diaz again with Conor.
Everyone wants to see Diaz. But that Jose Aldo fight holds a lot of intrigue. But what I mean is he really got under Aldo's skin.
Yeah.
Aldo came in emotionally, cocked him. Yeah. So I think he was actually... So it's either one of two things. He generally thought at that time that he was miles ahead better.
So I have this theory. That Conor, when he knows that technically he feels like he is
superior,
or not superior, he's inferior. When he feels he's technically inferior, he has to play the mind game to another level. So that's why I think
That's
think
interesting.
he was going at them. That's like you're going
Potentially
crazy and all that sort of
because
stuff.
he went.
The more
hard.
crazier he goes,
that's
the more
fair.
inferior I think he
Mate,
thinks he is.
You have to go back into
fighting-wise.
the Aldo thing, but the Aldo press
I'm a big
conference.
fan of Conor, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think there'd be a lot of people.
No,
that
I'm a massive Conor fan. I just think I can see what he's doing from
that's actually
that perspective.
that's actually an interesting point, and it's quite counter. I've never thought of it that way.
You got to play the mind games. If you don't feel like you're technically there,
Yeah,
in a fight, you have to play the mind games.
makes sense. So look, UFC 246 is high stakes, man.
Yeah.
It's like do or die now.
Definitely.
Cerrone is a tune-up fight. As good as he is
A tuna fight.
a tune-up fight. Sorry.
Tuna.
A tuna fight. Yeah. So it's a fight that
It's a protein.
yeah, it's a protein fight. It's a fight that you bring in someone. You don't put him against a shark straight off the bat.
That's right.
Yeah, and Cerrone is good enough to draw people as well.
Yeah.
But he's not that upper echelon of fighter. So that's essentially what this is, and really the cards are stacked for him to perform, and mate, he has to perform. Like this.
This is the stage if he wants to get to that next level.
High
If he
stakes.
beats Connor,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
Dana's got to look at him.
He's
Got to give him a look after that.
It's like it's not going to be the money fight. He's definitely not going to headline if he loses.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think he will. No, he'll be done if he loses, I think.
100%. Did you watch the press conference?
No, I didn't actually. How was it?
It was very un-Conor like.
Yeah, this is just going on. Well, was it more like?
You know what? Let's play. Yeah. So what it was very subdued.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. UFC.
I've seen some of the promos and some of the way that Conor's acting. He is trying to I don't know. I always think Conor's trying to play a character.
Yep.
But I think he's trying to play the one where he's like, he's trying to not be that loud, abrasive guy. He's just trying to.
Let's check this out, right? So you have 3 minutes of highlights.
He's trying to do a redemption story and very focused.
Okay.
Monday.com.
Monday night spreadsheets. All right, let's check some of these excerpts out, right?
Yeah, let's go quickly so we don't get that strike from YouTube.
Mate, look at that suit.
Yeah, he's good with the suits.
No, not for that.
I'm just in a good spot, and that's it. I don't think I've changed or altered or
He has changed. He's lying to
I'll
himself.
tell
He
you,
hasn't changed.
he still has that same Rolex. He has definitely. Look,
Starts off with a bleep. Yeah,
mate,
nice.
look at that jacket.
So for me just to walk
Is that like alligator?
just take him down and
Snakeskin, I believe.
Snakeskin.
He said it.
there's a bit more significance to it, especially since the way the BMF fight finished. I thought we were robbed of a passive context.
Yeah, it's not the same. It's not a bad thing. It's just
No, it's
a
not a bad
different part.
Yeah, he's trying to show that he's matured. Maybe he has. Maybe it's not an act.
Usman kind of has the similar style of
Mate, he doesn't want to see any lick of Usman. I can tell you that.
What do you think, Usman will?
interested for both, We'll see.
Usman is
Demolish
like Khabib on. Okay, Usman, for those who don't know, is like Khabib Black Panther version.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking. Hey, mate. Yeah, look, just trust me.
Yeah.
He does not want to see a lick of Usman.
Yeah.
Kamaru Usman.
Kamaru Usman.
Kamaru. What a name.
So that's the same
Usman.
weight class, is it?
No. That's the welterweight.
Okay, it's true. Yeah, Connor's feather, isn't he?
Yeah, mate. He doesn't want to see this guy, mate. I'm coming for you. We watched this.
We watched this. Yeah, we did. Yeah,
He doesn't want a lick of Usman.
No.
But anyway, look. The short of it is, this is crossroads, mate.
Yeah, it is.
This is boom, like Bone Thugs and Harmony, like your high stakes, your crossroads, however you want to slice and dice it. He needs to win this, and the UFC have aligned the stars. And from here, if he does win it, they flow a lot of fights, right?
Yeah.
So Tony and Khabib, which is the fight of
The fight we want to see. Yeah.
Mate, that's
Tony Ferguson
that's a
is
3-hour podcast in itself because I'm an El Kakui fan.
Oh.
El Kakui in the house. No, but that's definitely the fight. But the reason he said that the reason he's taking this at a higher weight class
Yeah.
is that he was already at this weight.
Oh, okay.
So he doesn't want to lose the weight.
He doesn't want to lose the weight. It's true.
So he does, but also because for some reason he feels that the fight with Tony and Khabib is not going to go through.
Oh, really?
In the sense that this fight has been postponed 5 times now already.
Why?
Because every time they try to do it, something happens. So either Khabib missed weight. Last time it happened, Tony had a freak accident. Like he was walking to the press conference and tripped on something and he ruptured it. It's just random shit that just keeps happening.
Yeah.
So they're like, it's a charm now. But what happens in any of these big fights is they have an alternate that goes to as a backup.
Oh, okay.
Because it's finicky, right? In the sense that if you're... Firstly, Khabib and Tony is going to be a massive fight. Probably it is the biggest fight of the year as at now, right? Yeah. Until Conor wins and like they can promote that and build it up. But the short of it is, Conor wants to be that alternate. So he thinks that based on his history, mate. Dana loves him. Dana's like imagine, mate.
Well, for Tony,
Tony and versus Khabib. If any of those guys drop out, he wants to be there, right? Obviously,
I don't think they'll do it with Khabib. They want to build it up more.
That's fair. That's fair.
I think they'll do it if Khabib drops out.
Tony drops out.
No, if Khabib drops out, then it's Tony versus Conor.
Yeah.
Then I think they'll do it, but I don't think they'll do it
because you think there's more legs.
If Tony drops out, then
that's actually a very good point. Yeah. I didn't think of it like that.
Because they want to build the next Conor as Khabib to like.
It's like bad blood 5,000. Mate, you know what? Really like based on the new Conor, he's probably gonna be like.
Respectful.
No problem at all.
It won't be a problem at all. We'll just be like some protein juice or something. Yeah.
I like wrestling. Them bears be good in Dagestan.
Dagestan, what's up?
Look, it's high stakes, man. It's high stakes.